My name is Andre Joseph. I'm a filmmaker from New York City, and I'm the writer and director of the new dramatic short film, Dismissal Time. Dismissal Time follows Sharon Vance. She's a history teacher at a fictional high school called Overduke Prep. One of her favorite students, TK Clark, is one of the few black students in a majority white student body. Unfortunately, he's the victim of a vicious form of online bullying that leads to an attempted suicide. Miss Vance makes it her mission to find out who's responsible, and as she uncovers the truth behind some privileged students who may have a hand in the bullying, she discovers an even more disturbing truth when the administration is willing to do anything and everything possible to put the situation to rest in order to protect their public image. This story is loosely based on real events that happened to me when I was a student at a Catholic school in Staten Island, New York. More than the incident itself, I was disturbed by a school administration that was willing to sweep things under the rug rather than prove my innocence for something that I didn't do. In the wake of the murder of George Floyd and the movement that followed all through last summer, it forced me to reflect on that moment in my life when I had to face such adversity because of my skin color. And in writing this story, I realized that this situation continues to happen in middle and upper class communities with schools that have majority white populations that don't have as much inclusion as they try to present to the public. And that's why I feel I'm best to tell this story to bring this issue to light. And for the lead role of Sharon Vance, I have chosen veteran actress Lisa Regina. Lisa and I worked on my very first film, Priceless. And not only is she a wonderful actress as well as an acting coach, but she runs the nonprofit A Right to Heal, where she's an advocate for tolerance, anti-bullying, and survivors of domestic violence. Our production needs $10,000 to cover the full 5 days of production set for the fall of 2021 and for a projected release of Juneteenth of 2022. We'll be filming in locations in South New Jersey and Philadelphia where Miss Regina and I will be able to acquire our talent and our crew. Your donations through our fiscal sponsor, Fractured Atlas, will allow us to compensate our talent and crew, as well as to cover the costs of renting equipment, renting locations such as the school, uniforms that the students will be wearing in the scenes set in the school, food and travel arrangements for our talent and crew, as well as production insurance. The final film in its completion will be used to be submitted to film festivals around the world, public screenings such as high school special screenings, and as a proof of concept to studios and production companies for potential feature film or television series. Your support of this film is not just simply to get us through the hump of the usual expenses of any movie. This is a movement that I believe will have a serious impact in our communities, in our schools, and virtually anywhere around the world where tolerance matters and our lives matter. So I appreciate you listening, and I hope you can support Dismissal Time.